Sorry, I forgot to do the intro thing. Yesterday I asked you, there you go.
Check please.
Oh man, 2 contests in 1 month. I got my work cut out for me. By the way, thank you Jax Films for notoriously not really using much music in your videos. Really helps me out with, having the excuse of avoiding editing as a one-man team myself. Really appreciated. But yeah, out of these 3 different options, I was left wondering which one am I gonna pick? And then I realized one of the first things I really did on this channel was make fun of smartphones. So, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to my roots and just go with that one. I'm gonna go over all of the submissions because I'm not a wuss and can actually make something out of nothing. Thanks, by the way, for giving me your leftovers because you're not good enough to be able to make this pile of trash work. Really appreciate it. I could probably find a way to make this work. I am, notoriously funny and everything. Introducing the Soy Phone. God's greatest mistake was giving me the ability to use Blender. I gotta say, as someone who has many friends and acquaintances that use Blender and see the amazing animations they're able to make with that and the fun mods they're able to throw into Monster Hunter, for example, it's very interesting to see the digital equivalent of clay. Quite literally, this is textureless garbage, but on God, it's very fitting for, what a Wojak is. Anytime I'm going to look at these things, I'm just constantly going to think to myself, man, that won't fit in my pocket, and boy howdy does this fit the bill. Let's be honest, it's the first time you ever got in contact with a human mouth, isn't it? They can fold now. Yeah, you like that, Jack? They fold now. You love it, you nerd. You love how they fold. That's not a phone. Please follow the prompt. It's not so much redesigning as it is just stating what some can do. It's like, oh wow, some have buttons. Actually, I can't even joke about that. They don't have buttons anymore anyway, as we will unfortunately soon see later. Phones have become quite the snooze fest. Why not redesign a phone that earns you money too? With Spark Chain AI, you could turn your unused internet bandwidth into crypto rewards seamlessly. Let's innovate. I never really understood the concept of people going like, oh, I could just earn money by literally doing nothing. That sounds awesome. But then you look at YouTubers and you go, oh yeah, no, that makes sense actually. They're diagonal now. Now, you joke, unironically, I could maybe see this as better suited, say it with me, to fit in a pocket. Pockets aren't always completely straight. And neither are you fucking freak. Take us back to what we should have had long ago. I love the Power Glove. It's so bad. I mean, okay, but what? I mean, sure, I agree. The Power Glove is cool. I, too, am a fan of Knife Party and all of that. But where I draw the line is, how is that supposed to be, a phone? Wait, just moshi moshi. What the fuck are you supposed to do with this? Where's the screen? Where is the cellular receiver? What is it, how would... Yeah, only an extra $450. Please, why that image, bro? Why that image in particular? Pizza Slut, I'm sorry, but I'm 99% sure this is already a real equivalent for phones. Maybe not for a vertical point of view, but they already have done something like this. I'm sorry. And less feet too, which is honestly a godsend. Now we can always stare at our screen and know about our surroundings. I mean, I guess. I mean, is the joke here you don't see where you're going while you're walking and texting? Quite frankly, text and drive, get in an accident, officer shows up, you pull this bad boy out and they go, whoa, okay, I did not realize you were prepared. My apologies. Have a good day, sir. The only other thing I could think of is maybe other people could use the mirrors to look at your screen, which at that point you're basically just getting the opposite experience of whoever's holding it. Because it's a reflection. I don't know what hand motion this is. This is the closest equivalent I could do for whatever a reflection is. Oh boy. I think the bright screens are too distracting and overstimulating. My new concept features a minimalist design covering both sides of the device. So that's a screen on the back of the phone and not a phone cover? Who do you think you're fooling, man? Come on. I don't take kindly to scam artists. Though I did kind of go with the AI bullshit, but like that was for the bit. That's different. And like, come on, bro. What am I? Are you trying to put me in like a situation where I just have to acknowledge this? Why? Like, Jack, I get. Why me? I just think I should be able to get cucked by my smartphone. I have some interesting news for you. Watch the movie Her. That's all I'm gonna say. The greatest inventors are shunned in their time, and only after death do people realize their true genius. Okay, flat out, I get the vision, I get the idea. This is barely gonna fit in a pocket. You'd have to make it like small enough that it would in the first place, but even after that, like, think of the ergonomics of this thing. This would... Actually, wait a minute. You have the grip where the indent is, and you can put your thumb around the... Wait, this actually might be ergonomic. Wait a minute. Okay, I take it back. You might be onto something here. Introducing the iPith. No apps, no phone calls, no distractions. Just pithy. Now with dedicated pith button. Try saying pith out of context to literally anyone that knows nothing about Jack's films. They think you would have a lisp. And you probably do. I love the attention to detail with the Pith Station 2. That's a very nice... Why is the design of this thing coming straight out of one of those plug-and-play consoles? You know what I'm talking about? Like, it just looks like that. I assume the different color buttons indicate which different choice to pick. An interesting design decision. Unfortunately, does not lend itself well to making your own piths, but I digress. I'm pithing it. Ooh, I'm pithing it. I've elected to design something to give the public what they want. Power to the people. This all seems well and good, give people ReactBot, that's cute and all that. But what is the joke with this? Like, I'm actually stumped. What is the joke? OMG, I'm gonna burn my finger on this. Like, yeah, that's funny, I guess, but like, why? I guess it's impressive they got it that small and on the thing and whatever. Why does the camera have a red light coming out of it? Oh. NSA, got it. Honestly, the real joke is just whatever gen this phone maybe came from. Old! Yes, I know I'm one to talk. It's very clear that rectangles are a thing of the past. So now, let's move on to the future with cubes. Of course, to make the experience less boring, we at... Oh my god. YIAY, sure, have innovated the design to be fun. Comes with a yellow side because we all need one. Yeah, thank you. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't have at least one side to tell me what direction to push the cubes into, I guess. Like, you joke about this, I can name at least like 3 people with ADHD that would like go nuts over this. Straight up, like, you have a view of 3 different screens at once, 3 other screens that you could just like pause at any given moment, and it's a puzzle. This is like heaven. This will be YIAY phone in 2013. This is exactly what I was talking about. Why? This person's holding this with their hand. This is a real phone. Why are we moving backwards? I don't understand it. We're getting to a point where we are removing buttons for more touchscreens. Why are we doing this? I want more buttons and less touchscreens, and I'm not kidding. Hear me out? No, I don't think I will. This, first of all, is not a phone. This is a tablet, and that's being generous. Second of all, would not fit in your pocket. Again, the size of a tablet. If we're talking smart devices in general, maybe. Unfortunately, we are talking phones here. Second, I already said second. Third, again, it's just not ergonomic, like in the slightest. This is an actual phone. I didn't Photoshop it. Look it up. It's real. Why didn't it catch on? It's a crime. Well, first of all, you forgot a question mark there. Your grammar sucks. Second of all, I mean, I get it. You know, it is cool. I do love gluing one thing to another copy of itself in order to make it itself, but twice as much. Something I heard you like smartphones or whatever. But if I'm gonna be real, realistically, it was just probably too cool to make, and they just don't have the resources. I mean, what is Android if not a small startup company anyway? You gotta think of the little guys sometimes. Remember when Nintendo was good? And yes, when you call 911, it goes Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. Again, if we're talking the Wii U tablet, another instance of it will not fit in my pocket. I'm sorry if I'm being so harsh with my judgment, but that is a huge point of contention for me. I don't even know what half of these other apps are. Well, thank God it still has that TV button. Very essential. Alright, that was all the cool stuff, I guess. Now for the rejected ones. God help me. Back to basics. Okay, listen. Yes, but if we're going to go that far, just get me the fucking pigeons, bro! The new phone comes with a built-in React bot in the corner that gives commentary every time you tap the screen. No, he can't be turned off. Is this one of those widget things that people talk about nowadays? I don't really use those. I like keeping it very old school. The last thing I need is to complicate my life even more so, and anything beyond just a regular app would do that for me. I was going to boot up React, but I know I downloaded him at some point. I just don't know where it is on my computer right now. Never actually opened him or used him. I don't know if I know how to use him. Yeah, what did you think of that?
This is giving major Gemini energy.
Cool, sure. I'll just assume that's funny.
This is so Capricorn coded.
A phone with huge boobs. I mean some serious honkers. A real set of badonkers. Packing some debonka honkaroos. Massive dohonka bahonkaroos. Big old Tonhongera cougars. Am I allowed to say that? Make it paper thin. Literally, paper thin. It will shatter the moment you drop it because it's made of the worst material ever. But hey, at least it's thin. I don't understand the route that technology has taken. You remember, like, back when people were making parodies of phones about how they were getting bigger to the point that they were, like, fall on us and crush us? Now it's getting to the point where, like, they're trying to get thinner and thinner to the point where now we're talking about them becoming paper. Literally the same happened with TV. Like, they started getting bigger and that was seen as cool. And now, ever since LCD screens took over just everything, or at least, I guess, in most cases, the death of the CRT, rip to a goat, we have seen a lot of TVs, or monitors just in general, just get thinner. Like, they don't shrink in size, they just get thinner. No one cares about size anymore. It's all about thickness, which, to be fair, is what really counts. Oops, all notches. Okay, you say that. Yeah, I know this is a shitpost, but hear me out on this. If this works as it looks, I could make the most amazing pizza with some mozzarella getting shredded on that thing. Oh, that would be so peak. Don't know if that activates anyone's tryptophobia, though. Sorry in advance, or I guess late apologies. Whatever. And wow, that's it. Amazing. I can't believe it. I was able to actually make this funny. Who could have seen that coming? So yeah, I'm available most business days. Please feel free to hit me up or leave a comment and telling me how bad I actually was, which you probably will be doing, most likely. But yeah, thanks for watching, and here's an outro, I guess. I don't know.
Leave your answers in the comments below. I'll pick my favorites in the next episode of YIAY.
Oh, all right.
I also want a shitposty sidekick. That doesn't count. Neither does that. All right, yeah, sure.
Chat, is this fact or cap?